Growing up, there was a lot of negative media associated with trans women. There was a lot of negativity in general. And I remember the day that I came out to myself as a transgender woman. But I remember that day I went back home and I did my makeup. And I always did my makeup, but I've never worn a wig before. And I put that wig on. And I remember when I looked in the mirror, I saw myself for the first time in my life. Like, I saw me. And when you grow up your entire life not recognizing, not feeling a connection with the person you see in the mirror, that moment, it changed my life.
I knew I was queer when I was 11, I think. I had a really big crush on my best friend throughout all of elementary school, and I had no idea what it was. I just kind of had this infatuation with them.
For me, unfortunately, I had to go through a lot of things alone because I wasn't comfortable telling other people.
I first came out to myself, and I never really understood what it meant when people said that a weight was lifted off your shoulders, but I actually felt a weight lift off my shoulders.
I feel like there wasn't really a moment when I came out, just coming into comfortability with myself and understanding how I felt.
It's scary finding out who you are, and it's confusing, and you need someone there to say that this is real and this is okay.
There was times in my life where all of these things happening to me, it kind of just it got to me to the point where I thought that I couldn't proceed with this life any further. And I remember people talking about the Trevor Project, I always heard about the Trevor Project. So one of the days I decided to reach out and message someone on the chat. And I thought that was so convenient because I was at home. I didn't want anyone to hear me call and have these very private thoughts shared with people I don't want to hear. And so I was able to chat with a counselor, and they were able to just calm me down.
Being a young trans person in today's world it's still pretty hard. So having people to tell you, hey, no, you're not an outsider. You're just like everybody else. It's okay to be yourself. That's very important for anybody.
Dear Mia.
Hello, Mother.
Mama.
Dear Mama.
Dear siblings, words cannot describe how grateful I am for you.
I'm writing this note to you because I feel that you have supported me the most in my life.
I don't even know where to begin, but thank you for every little thing you've done for me.
Thank you for understanding me when no one else would. Thank you for being there for me when no one else was.
We never really started on the right foot with all of this. You didn't understand in the beginning, and I'm sure it was confusing and scary. It was even more so for me.
We have been through so much together, which has made our bond even stronger. When I came out to you, you all welcomed me with open arms without thinking twice.
I just wanted to say thank you for allowing me to always feel valid in my own self and all of the decisions that I make.
From the moment we met, you made me feel affirmed in who I am, regardless if anyone else felt different.
When I was in elementary school, I asked you what you'd do if you had a queer child, and you flat out told me you'd never support them. Thank you for proving yourself wrong.
And I'll never forget the day you said to me, please don't tell me you're trans. It sticks with me, yes, because it hurt me, but also as a reminder of how far you've come.
When it came to calling me by my new name and everything that came with it, you all adapted right away. You said, as long as you are healthy and happy, nothing else matters.
As I get older, I recognize how much of a privilege it is to have a mom that is supportive of my queerness, artistry, and personal ambitions. Even though sometimes it doesn't seem like it, I'm extremely grateful for all the good that you have brought into my life.
You made sure I had halal food in my foster care placements. You made sure I had a prayer mat and a Quran. You taught me how to wrap my hijab and pray. You did everything in your power to make sure I stayed connected to Islam, even if that meant as a woman.
You cried when I told you who I was, but you tried. You tried to get my pronouns right, even if you didn't fully understand. Even though you still have questions and make mistakes, you've grown so much, and I know I have your full support now more than ever.
And for that, I am and will always be grateful to have you as my siblings. Love you always, Miles.
I feel that because you are so accepting, I've been able to grow exponentially, and I will continue to grow into the best possible person I can be. Thank you.
You have given me all the love and confidence I need to be unapologetically myself. And I will never be able to repay you enough for that. I thank and love you so much, Mia. Forever and always, Brian.
You're trying your best, and I'll try to explain my identity as many times as you need. I know you love me no matter what. Thank you for being my best friend, no matter my name.
You taught me I was worthy of being loved. You taught me life is worth living. Mama, you are my rock. You are my John. I love you.